Take it.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the show. I'm the host. They call me the voice, Andy Julia. Our show is different tonight and is changing, and we'll explain all that. But just like every other show, the two consistent members of the show have made it again. And sitting there, who runs everything, owns the studio. By the way, if you want to do a podcast, Doghouse Studios right here. Yeah. Contact him. He will hook you up big time. And we sound great all the time.
Yes.
But sitting behind the board over there, who produces our show, is the one, the only, the filthy rich, finger banging the ones and the twos, Kev Dog.
Hello. I can't keep. I don't mount up to the intro. I really don't.
And sitting over here is
hey everybody.
It's Little Ray.
It's Little Ray.
Little Ray. And Ray, what is the name of our show?
You're not my podcast.
That's right, all but right. We are your daddies. Goddamn right. So we figured we'd start off the show with an explanation of what happened with Ray. But first, we must wish our friend who is flying to our motherland, and we wish him safe travels. Dan Kurz, enjoy Italy. Tell our family we said hello, kiss the ground for our ancestors.
Did he say what part of Italy he's going to?
He did not. He just said Italy.
Italy. Go to Italy.
Going to Italy.
Going to Italy.
Going to Italy.
All right, Danny, well, enjoy Italy while you're over there and bring us back some souvenirs.
I got a feeling he's going to drink a lot over there.
He is going to drink a lot over there. Absolutely.
Don't get kicked out of Italy. Italy. Don't get kicked out of Italy.
Kicked out of Italy. Yes.
So, let's talk about the elephant that's not in the room.
I'm sorry.
that was loud. I kid. Ray is well. All right, let's start from the beginning. So Ray and I started off doing podcasts together, and we did a show called The Idiots that was incredibly popular, and we had a great time. And then Ray ended up in the Philadelphia Inquirer for being a filthy potty mouth, and they showed a picture of him next to his head. Well, his head next to his house, and the head was actually bigger than the house. But so Ray ran from that show, and Dan Kurz, who I just mentioned, came and filled in for him and played the part of Ray. But anyway,
Ray Anthony.
Ray Anthony, exactly. who was not a real character. Who was a character, was not a real person, but was Ray. Anyway, so Ray ran from that show, and I had a bunch of co-hosts that came on, and we did. The show kept going up in the ratings, and everybody loved it, and it never dropped or whatever. And then it bottomed out, and I bolted from that show. I left. So the show kind of collapsed. And then we did a show in between The Idiots and Ray leaving called Third Side of the Story. That was more a political show, and also opinions that went back and forth between Ray, myself, and another guy named Ben Maines. And it was a great show, but those two couldn't get along, so Ray killed that show. So then about, 3 years later, Ray calls me and says, hey, you want to do another show at Wildfire? And I said, as long as the shenanigans that you're pulling are done, I'll do the show with you. Because the chemistry's always been good. And I do have a great time, and I love the guy to death. So we did that show. It was called the Fantastic Podcasting Duo, and I absolutely hated it. The name of the show, anyway. And we had a bunch of guests back on and some musical guests, and we had a great time until we didn't. And Ray was falling asleep during the shows, and then he would wake up and want to argue with me, and I got fed up, and then I left that show. So Ray killed 2, I killed 1, and here we are at number 4.
Kevin, we're going to make millions.
So I was minding my own business, working and stuff, and then I get another phone call, actually a text message from Kev asking me, hey, I got this equipment or whatever. You think you might want to do a show? And then Ray got involved, and they talked, I talked. We were going back and forth, the 3 of us. We decided to do the show, and it's been great until it's not. And Ray.
Well, I think, and I don't mean to jump in.
No, go right ahead.
I think he's been teetering on the got to stay. Should I stay or should I go?
Right.
With the politics thing, right? I think the writing was on the wall. If he stayed in the school board, he'd get a lot of grief.
Yeah.
and he went to council.
Right.
Right. And he was on land use board, and well, quite frankly, no one cares about land use. And I don't mean to insult anybody, but they just don't care about it.
Nobody cares.
Unless like, are you going to put shrubs in the front of your yard? Because if you're going to leave it plain, then everyone's going to have a problem with it. You know, Shade Tree Commission and all that nonsense.
And do we really need another Wawa?
We need another Wawa, and then the 4 houses going up on this one little lot. That's a lot of houses to put up. Remember all the trees they took down? Remember the trees they took down?
Does Kevin own the Wendy's?
Yeah, Kevin bought the Wendy's. That's a good. We're gonna make a church of Ponderosa. That whole nine.
How come we don't have a marijuana shop in Hammond?
I was thinking about. Did we touch on that last time?
Yeah.
I think I'm the last spot before Hamilton.
Right.
I'm like, I should make this a dispensary.
Yeah, until people stop
because it's
coming.
Winslow Township.
Yeah.
It's not Hamilton. I got an 08037 zip code, but this little room right here could serve up the goodies.
Yeah.
Just saying, make a little more money.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I think he was teetering.
I do too.
And I don't want to insult anyone, but I think that the powers that be were probably giving him some pressure.
Oh yeah. Well,
because we're not upstanding,
Every week the conversation would start off not on the show, either before or after, right? And it would be, guys, we really got to clean up our act and do a clean show. And he was the filthiest one.
He was F-bombs dropping left and right, yeah. Yep.
But I mean, you kind of know, like, me, I speak my mind, I say what I want. I don't really give two shits. Kevin's the same way. So he kind of knew what he was getting into before he did.
Yeah, and he still ran
the show.
And he still ran for council.
Yeah,
and won. Yeah, and he won.
Yeah.
And there's not. Listen, this town that we live in, they make it a point to know your business. Right. So that people that voted for him, they knew he was on this show.
Right.
They saw it, and if they didn't see it, they heard it from a friend.
Right.
Who said, "My God, it's disgusting. It's awful. It's crass. It's lewd. It's whatever," and he still won.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you right there?
They hated us so much for this show that they asked us to do the Christmas parade.
I know.
I mean, I don't get the whole thing, really. I mean, if you're worried about us cursing in front of your kids or whatever, we don't act like that in real life. This is like our poker night. We come out once every week, every other week or whatever, and we talk about topics and just pretty much just shoot the shit. It's like 3 friends sitting around a table, mainly busting each other's balls through the whole show.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how, like, The Idiots was like that, and the Fantastic Podcastic, though. God, I hate the name of that show. He named it, and he's like, no, it's going to be that. All right, great, Ray.
Did he name this one too?
No, actually he did, but we were beating around names.
Yeah.
And he used to say that all the time about me with the 35 girlfriends I've had that had children. And so he used to say it all the time. Andy's outside playing ball with them, and then he drops them, breaks up with their mother, breaks their hearts. And if I yell at them, they're like, "You're not my father." Because I told them one time that a girlfriend, her kid was like acting like a maniac in when we were at the dinner, and he kept running, like standing up, and he was like 5 or 6 years old. He's standing up on the booth and running around like back and forth. And she goes, "Ann, will you talk to him, please?" And I was like, "Dude, sit down." And he looked right in my face. He's like, "You're not my father." So I told Ray that. And then I never heard the end of it after
God,
that.
no. Yeah, I'm sure.
So I said, "Why don't we call it You're Not My Father Podcast?"
There you go. It was spawned from that.
There you go. Nice. Kev created the logo, and he did all this. And then he bailed on us.
Then he bailed.
Didn't bail on us. We're waiting to hear.
Per se,
what the
per
deal
se.
is.
Yeah, we said, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
And I can't do other things, and I can't do. So we're as much in the not know as everyone else. So so Ray could be home right now watching the show. He could be in Alcatraz. I don't know.
Or
who knows?
He could be sleeping in a bowl of like Fruity Pebbles on the kitchen table.
On the kitchen table, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What's today?
Yeah, really.
Or it could be a bad dream, and Rip Van Winkle could wake up and say, "Hey, what time is the cast next week?"
Yeah, or he could totally forget, and he wouldn't be, honestly, he wouldn't be late right now.
You're
I
right.
mean, he'd be late, but he not Ray late.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he might just still show up and bang on the door. Let me in.
I know. I should put the cameras on just in case he shows up.
He's a piece of work because he's tried to call out at his show so many weeks. I'm not feeling good. I'm sick.
Shut up.
Nobody likes me. My sneakers are ugly. No shit. You got pair and pair and pair of ugly sneakers.
And you spray paint in the snow so the UPS driver won't pass your house.
Yeah, but he doesn't want anybody knowing anything.
No, I don't want nobody to know nothing.
I'm
right?
not. I don't want to be a spectacle.
Yeah.
Right. Spray paints the snow.
Yeah.
What a brilliant man.
Doesn't want to be a buffoon.
Yeah. Doesn't want to be a buffoon.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. But no, I mean, he's a great soul. He is an awesome soul, and as long as he's got a huge heart, and he's got, he's just a little misguided sometimes.
Yeah. And he's very tired.
He's very sleepy.
Very tired all the time.
Sleepy, yes.
He's very sleepy.
Yeah.
But we decided, Kev and I, to continue the show. So how's this going to work? You're probably wondering. Well, we're going to, as a matter of fact, we were going to have Dan Kurz in here tonight, but Dan decided to go to Italy instead. Which is, I mean, Italy, this show. He should have picked the show, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
So he's going to Italy.
Yeah.
But we'll have him on. We're going to do like a round robin of co-hosts on here, and then finally, I guess, eventually settle on one.
Yeah.
But we got a bunch of friends that have asked to do the show. We have people that are requesting other people to come in and do the show.
They're nominating, if you will.
Yeah. And Kev and I have been wanting to bring guests in anyway. As as the three of us used to do the show, add somebody and have a guest, and there was one that refused. He was like, "No, I'll take off and let them sit in," and we didn't want to do that. But now here we are, and that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So we'll bring people in. If you'd like to do the show and you think you can hang with me and Kev, let me know, and I will gladly put you on. If we, we're going to have people lined up, but we could squeeze another person in and have guests.
Yeah, we could split.
Yeah.
Split little cameos and whatnot, and that whole thing, and see how that plays out. But no rush for that.
Yeah, so we can't blame Ray if we don't do bits that are funny anymore.
Right.
The unfunny bits that he
we
swears.
We don't have a scapegoat.
Yeah, we're done. So we're going to be fucked if we come up with really dumb shit.
Yeah.
So we got other stuff we're going to do tonight, but I wanted to also explain something too. So we go back and forth on here all the time with little explanation about what Kevin's son Gus actually does. So I was like, you know what? That might be a good idea to just get into that real quick.
Well, so it's not. So it's not that.
No.
And I don't mind.
Right.
I'm used to it. Even people that know, they know motorcycles, right? They don't know what type of, because it's not motocross.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think they have any idea,
yes, correct.
How much work goes into it.
Right.
What this kid actually does.
Yeah.
Kid, he's a grown man.
Yeah.
Well, I call him a kid.
21. Just turned 21.
He's a kid.
Yep.
But anyway, so, and I mean, the amount of talent this kid has and what he does is extremely dangerous to me anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you sit with your heart in your throat at times.
You have no idea.
I don't.
You have no idea.
Because my kids don't do anything like this.
Right.
They go to work, and I'm like, oh God, I hope they make it up the street. I really hope they make it up the street.
With other people on the road and everything
Yeah,
else. That's the one thing about it. It's a controlled environment, right? I should probably play the video before we get into it, because then people will understand what I'm actually talking about.
Yeah.
But before I do that, I do want to explain. The last 3 weeks we've been off, almost 4. Mm-hmm. It's all me. This one's all me this time, and the guy had nothing to do with Ray and Andy. I think I've been to Florida 3 times in the last 5 weeks training with the different tracks in Florida, trying to get prepared for the Daytona 200, which was last weekend.
Right.
We did manage to. I guess it paid off, because we came in 10th out of 67 riders in the 200, and we came in 5th in both hooligan races, different class, out of 47 riders, I think it was.
Damn.
So here's we'll lead it in. We might as well with the old. This was Daytona last weekend. This was the hooligans class, not the 200. 200 was 200 miles long, and it was rather boring and tedious. I'm not going to lie.
Right.
But 10th place wasn't terrible, and it pays a little bit of money, which is nice.
That's always nice.
Yeah, this is the hooligans race. So here you see, this is at Daytona, 170 miles per hour, right?
Jesus Christ.
So the big thing with racing at Daytona is the draft. If you can stay in the draft, you have a good chance of winning. So these are, if you see the Saddleman guys here, these 3 guys, they're factory Harley-Davidson.
Right.
So here we are, little old us from Podunk, Hamilton, New Jersey, battling against factory Harley-Davidson. So this being the finale of race 2, this was quite a highlight, obviously. You've seen it. A lot of people have seen it, but kind of gets to the point of your whole dangerous comment. So if you watch Gus pulling up, you'll see he's in the fluorescent orange. He hits the wall.
At
170 miles per hour.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Still manages to save fifth place in that one.
Yeah, that's sweet.
So it's crazy. It's crazy for sure, and it's dangerous. But luckily, I didn't see that in real time. Like I wasn't watching the monitor. I had jumped up on the wall at the time because he had a good chance. If he didn't hit that wall, he was going to slingshot around everybody and probably win the race.
Oh, Christ.
But so he had the momentum for it.
Right.
But luckily, I was on the wall. I didn't see the TVs. And I hear him scream, "Wow!" behind me. I'm like, "What happened?" They're like, "He hit the wall." I'm like, "No, he's going by right now."
Right.
Because usually you hit the wall or something, it could end badly. So I jump down and I catch the replay, and it's like, holy shit, he nailed the wall at 170.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, no, it was a good weekend. It was a good weekend, and we're going to head back to Atlanta, I think, in a month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the second weekend in April, we're in Atlanta. I'm sorry, March. No, April, and then May is Barber. Like from now on, that's the kickoff of the season.
Right.
So it's one a month from now until September.
Where do you go after Atlanta?
So it'll be Atlanta, and there'll be Birmingham, Alabama, for Barber Motorsports, and then, man, I think we go to New Hampshire for the Loudon Classic, which is the 100 and some year old race.
You're going to be all over the fucking place.
Yeah, and then I go from New Hampshire. Then I leave from New Hampshire and I go to Seattle. We drive the rig all the way across.
Ew.
Yeah, we go all the across. Well, the racetracks in Seattle are nice. The Seattle sucks. I'm not going to lie. And then after Seattle, we drive straight down to Laguna in Monterey, California. Then we come all the way back home. And then 2 weeks later, we go back to Mid-Ohio. And then we come home. And then we go to Austin, Texas. Then we come home. There's a Virginia in there.
Right.
And then it's back in Jersey for the finale.
Are you going to see your uncle when you're down in Texas?
I will absolutely. He comes out. Yeah, he comes out to the races.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a good time. Because they're about an hour and a half from Austin. Which
really?
Is nice. And it's COTA. Circuit of the Americas is one of the most beautiful tracks in the world, most people wouldn't know that. MotoGP comes there. Actually, there in 2 weeks. Natalie, my daughter's going to be a brand ambassador for Aprilia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she's kind of like she was on the grid with Maverick Vignale.
What was that?
Was that the door?
It sounded like the door. I know I locked it though.
You did.
Yeah. I made sure I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so it's Natalie's.
Here comes Ray.
No. It's April Fool's yet?
I told you I was kidding.
No,
You didn't.
It's Gus went in the back warehouse.
Oh.
So it's definitely an interesting time for sure. The racing is crazy for sure. We were surprised though. We were definitely the surprise of the year because we surprised all the Harley guys because they thought they had it in the bag, and here we're coming up right behind them at Daytona no less, and that's a big motor track. So we're in Park for May. I'm there with all the Harley guys and shit. Little old me, and I'm cracking jokes like, guess I should build this bike now so we go faster than you guys. I'm just busting their balls.
Right.
And yeah, that was pretty much it. That's the end of my story. And it's the end of my story. Yeah, because after this, I go on, and like I said, I don't really, I try not to because nobody understands it.
Yeah.
So we just go back to the when it's all done.
It's like when we talk about football and you're like, yay, sports.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, there's so many more people that enjoy football that have, I get it, 3rd and 10 and blah, 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 and all that shit. And I'm like, so we did 10 laps at Mid-Ohio Racecourse and blah, blah, blah. And they're like glazing over there, falling asleep.
That's what happens in the comedy world, too, because everybody will come up to you and they'll be like, hey, yo, I heard you're doing skits. I hate when they said that. Oh, it used to drive me nuts. I'm like, no, I'm not doing skits. I'm doing stand-up. Oh, when's your next show? We want to come. And I'm like, oh, well. And the first, 3 years, I was in, straight doing stand-up, not in entertainment, but in stand-up. And I was, really hitting it. And I was getting bigger shows all the time and everything. And they would ask me, when's your next show? And I would be so into it. I'm like, oh, my God. I'm like, all right, so I'm going to be in New York for, 3 shows. And then I'll be in Jersey. I'll be in North Jersey. I'll be up there. And as soon as I started rattling off my dates, they were like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like when you first start doing stand-up, everybody and their mother comes out and sees you, right? And
with any, I remember cover bands the same thing.
Oh yeah,
and the band is like, it comes out the first time, and then crickets.
Yeah, and then that's why I'm so comfortable being on my own. It doesn't bother me. Everybody's like, does it bother you driving 2 hours there, 2 hours back? No, it doesn't at all. Mm-hmm. And then you get there, you don't know anybody in the crowd, you don't know any of the other comedians you're performing with, but it was so At first, I was like, "Oh, this is going to be great, man! This is like the best thing I did." Everybody's coming out to these shows, and like, yeah, family, friends, coworkers, and it's great. And then all of a sudden, it's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't make it this weekend."
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Well, when's the next time you're going to be in Jersey? Well, I got to go to New York for 2 shows, and they're like,
Yeah. Same. Yeah, we're like, hey, when are you racing Jersey again? I'm like, September.
Right.
But where can we catch you in between? Not Seattle.
Yeah, after a while, you're like, oh, shut up.
Not the West Coast.
I'm not going to be around.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about like a year 4 or 5, whatever it was. I would tell people, yeah, I think I'm getting out of stand up. I ain't going to do it anymore. Yeah, like 19 years later, I decided I was done.
Well, yeah, because it's like I remember when I'm in sound, my audio visual gig, right? I've been doing it since the early '90s, right? And I remember every time I go to my grandmother's house, they'd be playing Pinochle or something. Who's called? We got a phone call. Hold on. Hang on. Should I answer this? We have a phone call from looks like a medical facility. Hold on. Let me take this.
All right.
Hello.
Hey guys, it's Dr. Jen.
Dr. Jen.
Yeah, Dr. Gendershift.
Dr. Gender Shift.
Gender Shift. Okay.
Yeah, what's this about?
Well, I thought you guys. I was told that I needed to call in and discuss one of the reasons why Ray is not going to be available anytime soon.
Okay.
I'm all ears.
So go ahead. We don't know anything about this. So what's going on?
Oh, I'm so sorry. So I apologize. I thought that the booking agent called me and said that we needed to discuss Ray's surgery and his gender transformation. I mean, are we not talking about gender affirming care tonight?
Is this about the reassignment surgery? Is that what he's doing?
Well, I mean that's considered a pejorative term. It's actually considered gender affirming care. It's the more common and respected term.
Oh, okay. Well, you know you're talking to Kevin and I, right? Can we dummy it down a little bit?
Yeah, she said something about Bjork, and I said, what is that?
Wasn't she a singer with like a goose costume or some shit? Bjork? Bjork?
No, I apologize. I misunderstood. I thought we had an appointment to discuss his health because you guys were listed as his emergency contacts.
Oh, well, okay. Well, what's going on with Ray?
Well, I mean, I don't want to give up too much information, because there are HIPAA, standards and things. I just, in general, I understood we were discussing the surgery and,
right.
His potential vaginoplasty and then, of course, the augmentation of his breast after the hormone replacement therapy.
All right. So, first of all, I already said we were going to talk about the elephant that wasn't in the room, and then you call Ray a hippo? I mean, that's pretty
not
rotten.
fair at all.
Yeah, really.
And he already had breasts.
Yeah.
It's not a hippo, it's HIPAA. That's the privacy reminded.
Oh, okay. Matter. Now, let's talk about Ray's tits. Were they, and now according to Ray, and I mean, Kevin and I unfortunately have seen them, they do look taut. Is there enough room for him to grow? Is he going to be able to grow breasts, or are you going to put implants in? What's going to happen there?
Well, in cases, I'm not going to say Ray specifically, of course, but
right.
in cases such as individuals who have body types similar to that, if you're familiar with the movie Fight Club, Meatloaf has what we refer to as bitch tits.
Right.
And that's kind of an industry term. But no, once we start giving Ray the female hormones, we are expecting his mammaries to increase as his memories of being a male decreases.
Well, his memory sucks.
His memory's
anyway.
gone.
It's not going to matter much.
So I have a question. Would there be any adverse side effects to him being on Mounjaro?
Oh, yes. Mounjaro.
Well, I think we're all aware of the fact that again, I'm not talking about him in particular, but individuals that have struggled maintaining the Mounjaro or any of the other things, certainly the hormonal fluctuations can add to weight gain. But when you're looking to increase breast mass in the fatty tissue, it actually works in his favor that he does not take a diet supplement or appetite suppressant or anything of that nature.
Now, is the surgery? How does the surgery work with the lower region?
Well, that lower region surgery is called a vaginoplasty.
Right.
And when we are dealing with a gentleman of sorts, the method is called actual penile.
A gentleman of sorts.
Well, listen, I mean, I'm trying to be delicate here.
Right.
The common method is a penile inversion vaginoplasty.
Oh, wow.
High level, we remove the testicles. We create the space for the vagina, the vaginal canal between the near structures. But I got to say, we're not encountering that. But I don't anticipate that there's going to be much of a difficulty because his balls are so small anyway. So it shouldn't be difficult to remove. But the problem is creating a vagina out of the penile and the scrotal skin.
Don't you just punch it up inside?
Well, the penis skin is small, but the scrotal skin is big, right? Because it hangs low and is kind of flappy. So, we'll use the excess tissue to create the external vulva, the labia. We try to form a clitoris from the sensitive tissue.
A what?
And there's ways that we can do that. But
wait, go back. What's a clitoris?
Whew.
Hello? I'm not familiar with that.
I feel like that's something you should ask your girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
So you listen to the show then?
I am aware of who you are.
Oh.
And you still thought this was a good idea to inform us about Ray's medical processes.
Yeah.
Well, I just, I wanted to shed some light as to where he's at because I know that his recovery can take a while. It does definitely is going to develop some wound care.
Right.
And how we decide to pack the hatchet wound, if you will, so that he can have regular dilation of the new vaginal canal. That way it can, further maintain its depth and width.
Right. Now, will he have complete feeling in that new vag that he's getting done?
I mean, there's some feeling. It's not the same feeling, of course, that he would have had prior. But, I mean, we all know his penis doesn't work anyway.
Well, according to him.
Well, he said that a number of times.
Yes.
So the nerve endings and such, I'm not quite sure how that's going to translate.
So it won't be like a puncture wound down there, right? It'll actually be, will it be able to operate like a regular vagina?
Operate like a regular vagina. I mean, from a medical term, no, he won't be a vagina, yes, but an entire, reproductive system, no.
Well, no, I don't think he'll be able to have kids or anything. But
opening, yeah, he'll have the opening, but he won't have a cervix. He won't have, a uterus. He won't have any of that. So,
will he be able to be damp or moist?
With hormone therapy, there is a possibility of that. But the chances are really, I mean, he's a dry sack anyway, so we're pretty much just going to look at creating the best roast beef sandwich, and he's going to have to add the mayonnaise as he goes along.
Add the mayonnaise in the sandwich.
There you go.
Is that corned beef? What is it?
Now, will this help him with his weight, his battle with weight? I mean, is there any problem with his weight going through this surgery? And are you going to give him is he looking to get a tummy tuck? We didn't know he was actually going for this surgery. So I'm glad we're finding this out now because he might, in a couple months, I don't know what the recovery time is, but are you thinking about giving him liposuction, a tummy tuck? Is he looking to do any of that stuff? Because he's got that football stomach.
We have not discussed any other reconstructive. That's not really my area of expertise.
Right.
I deal with making sure that the meat flaps are receiving blood, that they don't have, any infection in the canal.
Meat flaps. Is that the medical term for that? Meat flaps?
The meatus flappus. If
Meat
You,
flap. Okay.
oh my god! So if you don't mind, Doctor, we do have some fans that are curious. What's his recovery time that we're looking at? Are we going mommy makeover like an all-in-one stitch? Or are we breaking this up a little bit?
Right.
No, we're going to break it up. Most often what we do first is, we create the breasts, and we give him an opportunity to play with those, get to know those. If he wants to try to, breastfeed perverts, he can do that as well. But that's something that really takes its own time to develop. Reassignment surgery does take some time, and it's a very specialized surgery. I studied at the Mayo Clinic for this, so
Right.
the exact technique and recovery plan does vary from surgeon to patient. I don't want to get deep into a lot of the medical terms,
Right.
because it can get pretty boring. But just know that by the time Ray is done, he is going to be a very ugly, fat woman, but has giant tits and a bleeding hole between his legs.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
wow. That's
I have a
great.
question. Is it spelled corned beef or corned beef?
It's corn.
Corn ed.
I think so.
Corned beef. Okay.
Yeah, it's not corn.
I was typing and I lost it.
Yeah, it's corned beef.
God, this is
That is the medical terminology.
corned beef. Got
meat
it.
curtains.
Okay.
Corned beef.
Well, someone
meat
was
curtains.
asking it. Did she say roast beef or
Right.
meat flaps?
She did
And
say
I
meat
thought-
flaps.
I thought it was, but corned beef as well. I said corned beef.
I think she said roast beef.
Okay.
Roast beef.
Roast beef.
Think-
Roast
think
beef. So
about-
roast beef it was. Yes.
Think about an Arby's sandwich
I
as
love
it's
Arby's.
layered high with
Not
all
after
of
this.
No.
the things.
A little.
I'm
What is
giving
it?
up on Arby's for Lent.
roast beef and bacon.
Whoo. Okay.
With the what is it? The
Peppered ham. It's Cabacol, actually. It's
yeah.
yes.
Oh wow. All right. Now is Ray going? Is he taking like hormones right now? I mean, what are we?
Again, this is not about Mr. Shipion.
Oh, I
This is
apologize.
In general.
Gotcha.
In
Right.
Gotcha.
Yes. So in general, a lot of times, what people may have observed is a general sleepiness or a malaise.
Oh, he'll love that.
After the hormones have been kicking in over a period of time. It is likely that this has been going on for some time, which is why you may or may not have noted some bitch-like behavior.
Right. Well, his moods do go up and down a lot, and he'll fall
Yeah.
asleep sometimes during a show or look like he's going to. So we didn't really know what was going on. I'm glad that you're opening our eyes to this whole thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think you would probably notice, too, again, with some of the more feminine behaviors, his someone's unrealistic desire for shoes, the fetish for shoes.
Yeah.
Watch
shoe
it.
fetish. Yeah.
Watch it, lady.
An obsession with clothing and name brand that is not typical of male
Right.
male behaviors.
Well, I do that. So, I mean, stop it.
My apologies.
That's okay. I'm not, I mean, I would be an awful looking woman.
No.
Yeah,
you
I
are a
would.
beautiful man.
Oh, stop
You
it.
are a beautiful man.
Stop.
I think you would transition well.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't.
I think
the
so.
voice alone would be a nightmare.
Well, this is Hamilton.
That's true.
So
I
all,
sound
all
like-
things relative.
All older women from Hamilton. Yeah, sound just like me.
Andy, get my Paul Malls. Come over here.
Can I get another? Can I get a whole pound of Cooper Shop,
Cooper
please?
Shop.
Cooper Shop.
That's my favorite cheese ever.
I love Cooper.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I'm sorry, Doc. We kind of
Yeah, we got off
we
subject.
got hijacked there for a second.
No, and it's funny that you bring up cheese, because if someone does not take care of
Oh,
their
God.
new vagina, they certainly can have a cheesy discharge if there's an infection that happens. So it's really important.
She's just firing off. There's
Kevin's
just-
like, oh God.
where did this come from? You got books and books on this.
She's a doctor, dude.
All right, I'm
I
sorry,
told her
Doc.
to dumb it down for us too.
Dr. Jen. I'm Dr. Jen.
Thank you, Dr. Jen.
Dr.
Gender shift.
Gender shift.
Gender shift.
Gender shift.
That's Dr. Gender Shift.
Gender shift.
So if all
Yeah.
so if all you out there looking for to make a move, if you will, you can call Dr. Gendershift.
Now-
Yes.
Is it Gendershift?
Jen Dershift, yes.
Jen Dershift.
Dershift.
Gotcha. Is that Lithuanian?
No, it's German.
Got it.
Oh, God.
Got it.
I just watched Nuremberg. It was really good, by the way. Anyway, so what do you do with his balls? Do you just put them in a jar for him to keep, or how's that work? Or do you hand them back to his wife so she can put them back in a handbag?
The actual testicles?
Yes. Oh, testicles. I apologize. Yes, the testicles.
Yes. Actual testicles are removed. A man of his age, realistically, they're more like raisins now anyway, so we believe just put them in biological waste. But if he wants to put them in a vial, he can take them home. He can dry them out. He can feed them to his dog. It's really up to him. He can hang them from a Christmas tree. It's not really a concern for us.
Now, my other question is, with his testicles, can they somehow keep shape? And our friend, Lori Flickinger, can use them for pickleball. Is that
I don't
possible?
believe. I'm sorry. Did you say she has a friend? You have a friend named Lori Flickendicker?
No, Flickinger. Lori Flickinger.
Flickinger.
She's like a pickleball nut. And I was wondering if we could get Ray's newly removed balls and maybe somehow save them so that she could use them for pickleball.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel that they're going to have the velocity to be able to bounce. It's probably more likely that they will continue to shrivel, and you know, somebody may want to wear them as earrings or a cheeky pendant. Maybe perhaps you can make matching necklaces out of it. But you know, for the most time, we can throw them away. Oftentimes, people feed them to the dog. Or they can just hang them, frankly, from the rearview mirror.
Oh, there you go. I'm sure he'd love that, to have them in his car.
Yeah. Yep.
He can put them on his desk at city council.
All right. So, Doctor, let me ask you, if somebody wants to get in contact with you to ask you more questions, maybe there's other people in our audience that are thinking about transitioning over, how can they contact you?
Sure. So my email address is really easy. It's drjen@dershiftmd.com.
Got
okay.
it.
Thank you very much for calling in.
We'll put that on the screen later.
Yeah,
so everybody has
we'll put it up.
Yep.
Thank you very much for calling in. Now we know what's going on with Ray. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate your time. And again, this wasn't Ray. It was just in general.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a good night.
All right, Doc. We'll talk later.
Thank you, Doc.
Bye now.
Take care.
Well, good thing, because there's probably a sheriff at the door with the 2 cease and desist letters.
That's all right. I'm used to those.
Me too.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I get 4 in the last 6 years.
I got one from Marvel.
Marvel Comics?
Yeah, well, at the time.
See,
yeah.
mine are all local.
Yeah, you're lucky. Yeah, I flew back from California after doing a pitch meeting with them.
Okay.
And I pitched. I looked up Guardians of the Galaxy, and it was a project they were no longer doing. It was actually a comic book they weren't doing anymore.
Right.
So I just wanted the name, and I looked it up, and it wasn't existing as something that they were using. Right. So I was like, all right, cool. And I didn't know back then. I really had no idea. So I called a cartoon project I wrote. I wrote the entire series. And I pitched it to them, and they were really into it. They were like, "Oh, that's great, that's great." I flew back, and they sent me a cease and desist.
No shit.
They were like, "You can't use
The
the
same
name."
people?
Yes.
No
same
shit.
people. Said you can't use the name.
Oh, man.
I wanted to frame it. I think my buddy Brian's got it framed in his house or
Really?
something. Yeah.
Nice.
We had it in our original studio that we used to work in.
Yeah.
It was framed on the wall. And
Nice.
I kept looking at it. I was like, Jesus Christ. So then we called it Space Mob. Yeah, I hated the name of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, there you go. There's Dr. Jen. What was her name? Cut your nuts off?
That'd be Dershift. Gendershift.
Gendershift.
Dr.
Gendershift.
That
That's right.
Gendershift. So the question, so the testicles,
Right.
you could use them for earrings or maybe pickleball.
Maybe pickleball.
The scrotum,
Right.
because the testicles are the little ball that rolls around in a spray paint can.
Right.
And the scrotum being the exterior.
Right.
Did they use it?
I think she said they use it for the
Yeah, I
meat
didn't
curtains.
Okay. Meat flaps.
The meat
It was
flaps.
Meat
I
flaps.
apologize.
God, I'm so
I'm
sorry.
not. I'm sorry. I'm not smart enough with all these medical terms, so I didn't know that meat flaps was actually something that they That's a medical term.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
Well, she's a doctor. She's a doctor. You're not. You're not.
You're right. I'm not. I
You're not,
apologize. I get it. I'm sorry.
And look, little Ray's like, what the fuck?
Can you tap him so the head bobbles or something?
Hang
Like,
on.
hold on. Let me tap it. Hey, everybody, stop talking about my meat flaps.
My tits are nice. They're taut. Look at them. That's what he used to say to us. He was like, "Yeah, I'm not the normal fat guy. I'm not flabby. I'm taunt."
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck does that? You're not taunt at all.
Oh my.
And then he would lift his shirt up to show us.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I know. I wonder if he's watching, Ray. If you're watching, no, I don't think he is. I got the list. I got the list of who's on, and he ain't in there.
Well, he doesn't even know that our show has video because he doesn't even watch it.
I know.
Never shares it.
I know.
He doesn't do anything with it. He just shows up whenever he wants, sits down. We break his balls, and we laugh. And then then after the show, he's like, nobody likes me.
So Ray, did you give any idea to what we were talking about in the group chat? Group chat?
Yeah. Well,
yeah, it's the thing we talk about. So what we're going to do tonight on the show and stuff like that.
How about when he, the whole thing with doing bits, and he would be like, I got a bit I want to do. And he would semi-pitch it, I guess, or say that I have a bit, I need time. And then we'd give it to him. And we'd sit here and we're like, what the fuck is he talking about? This is like, what is this?
Or the best was, so I want to, and they let us get on the side, and I want and you're like, no, I don't know.
Dude, the subject jumping with him is just, man, oh man. He goes, and as soon as his eyes shut, he's like, oh, and he'll be talking about politics, and he'll be like, orange Coca-Cola. Oh, I got it. And then after the show, he'd be like, I wasn't really falling asleep. What are you talking about?
You were?
We would watch his eyes close.
Yeah.
And they'd call him out on it. He just wouldn't, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he didn't realize.
Yeah.
I don't know.
In case anybody's wondering, this is all stuff that we've busted Ray's balls about.
Oh, yeah.
To his face. So there's really, we're not like we're talking about him behind his back. We are, we're still friends. We just haven't heard a peep out of him. I don't know.
You should see our text group.
Yeah.
Where it's constantly
Ray?
going back and forth.
It's like, Ray, hello? Ray?
Yeah, why don't he should call in?
Yeah, he should. We should call him. You want to call him?
Yeah, call him.
Yeah, let's call him.
All right.
What's his number? Hold on. I don't have it on this list. I should probably put it in there.
Yeah, he's probably asleep at the kitchen table.
He's gonna be like, I can't believe they're actually calling me.
Or or laying in that sneaker pile in his den or whatever, his kiss room.
Yeah.
That thing. When he sent us pictures of the shoes. Did you ever see that room before the shoes?
No.
When he had all that
I've
kiss
seen
shit?
it. It's been a gradual, it was all kiss for a while.
Oh, yeah. That room was nothing but kiss. I thought Bunny was going to kill him.
Yeah. Sorry. So anybody here, if you're watching the podcast, comment. Do you believe that Ray's going to answer if we call?
Right.
What's the thoughts? We get a little bet on this one, but that's too much dead air. But
yeah,
comment if you think he's gonna answer.
Let us know
while we're calling.
For whatever reason, when we're doing the show, I can't see comments.
You have to go to the live on the page.
On the YouTube page?
No. Go on the Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
You see him now?
Yeah.
All right. So. You have to go to
Oh, now.
Turn your
damn
volume.
it.
Let's see.
Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
I hate that. That's a new thing.
Dr. Gender Shift.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
He's gonna be like, guys think you're fucking funny? You think you're fucking funny?
Who is this?
Ryan goes, he's not answering, but he's gonna shit with pants when he sees this.
I'm sorry, this person is not available.
course
No
not.
shit.
If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
No, thank you.
Where are you?
Where?
Hello?
Vishnu.
Hello, Vishnu.
No, he's not.
No.
No.
Nothing. There you go.
We tried.
He don't want to talk at all.
He does not want to talk at all. One more cease and desist coming.
Stop calling me.
Yeah. Yeah, for
Stop
real.
calling me. You're bothering me.
Yeah.
Trying to sleep and gamble.
Yeah, I got 2 of those cease and desist letters.
What'd you get them for?
From you remember when we had and it's been really cool. It's been cool now, so I'm reluctant to talk about it, but it was a fun time for
Right.
sure. It was the gent that didn't want me over there running that business, right? And he was very adamant about such, and well, I was very vocal, and when he ran for offices,
Right.
Because you open yourself wide open if you're going to be a candidate, because you're
Yeah.
talking about character at this point. And I used to rip them every chance I could on social media because you're attacking my family at that point, right?
Right.
My life,
Wasn't he an orange guy?
he was somewhat orange. Yeah. So I I got the cease and desist. When I made a
I
video
love it.
of myself. I took the screen, the PDF, right?
Right.
And then I had the video turn the paper at me into my hand. Then I wiped my ass with it, and I threw it in the trash can.
I love
and then I put that on social media. Then came cease and desist number 2.
My favorite videos do you post are the ones with people driving through the chains. That is
Oh
just.
my God, yeah, they're so dumb.
And then they get out and they're like looking at the front of their car or their
Like,
truck.
what happened? It's almost like I hit a chain or something.
And then they try to they don't even like pick it up and fix it or anything. They just like lay it down.
Yeah, they just move on.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Parts
People-
of their truck are laying
Yeah,
there.
people are dumb. People
Yeah.
really are. And that guy's insurance paid for my new light poles.
Oh, did it?
Well, I mean, they're gone now.
Oh, yeah.
So I had no choice. I'm like, I can't afford to put. I didn't wake up this morning and say, "Hey, I'd like to replace both of my light poles in this parking lot because some smacked ass hit the chain and broke and pulled them down."
Right.
So he had turned his insurance, and this big. I had to stay on him every day. Did you turn it in? Are we getting paid? Blah blah blah. They had the wrong address. Yada yada. So we finally got paid. So now I can afford to put my light poles back up, which will be nice. Yeah.
Happy ending.
Happy ending,
I
right?
love
But it's
that.
not, and you know what the problem is? Here's the biggest problem. It's really pissed me off. This is an older gentleman,
Right.
Right? He hit the chains, destroyed my poles, destroyed my everything about it, and his daughter, we went to school with,
Right.
calls me
Oh wow.
and says, "Hey, don't press charges." I'm like, "No, I don't want to press charges. I just want insurance so we can pay for this. I get it." In the back of my mind, I'm like, people are stupid. I understand, but I didn't say it to her, And literally, she said, "Listen, I'm going to hand you off to my brother-in-law because he's kind of smarter than I am, and has the insurance and he understands how to go through the claims and blah." So he did all that. So then, weeks and weeks and weeks go by, and finally, it was like a month ago.
Right.
Because we're talking like November it
Yeah.
happened. And it was like February, beginning of February, I finally got the check to pay for it, right? And I had no lights over the winter. Of course, the darkest time of the year, and I have no lights in my parking lot because this guy ripped them down. The worst part is through all of this, through every bit of it, I'm like, if I don't get this check, I'm pressing charge. Because you're like, okay, I got to do something because I need to make sure it's documented, right?
Right.
So sure enough, it's all over. Get the check, whatever. And through the whole thing, the guy who actually hit the chains never called, never stopped by, never sent a post-it, "Hey man, I'm sorry."
Right.
You have been very inconvenienced. You're going to have to go out there yourself and put these replace your poles and everything else. And at no point did this guy think that he should even say, "Hey, I'm sorry for doing that."
Did she ever call you after the initial
She
contact?
hasn't called anymore. The son-in-law hasn't called anymore, and I had to make sure. I had to go back to the insurance company and say, "Listen, we have to leave this an open claim, right? And here's why. Dude ripped down my poles, okay? If the wire pulled out, and it pulled out of the underground pole, the line that comes here, and it's broken, I've got to retrench to the building and put new wires out to those poles to get electric to it. And that's going to be a substantial amount more money.
Yeah, really.
Right? So I stay in open. So it's just a pain in the ass. But more importantly, a little "I'm sorry" would have gone a long way.
Right.
And nothing.
Did she try to get like hometown discount, kind of like, can we just sweep it under the carpet kind of thing?
No. She understood that, which was cool. And
Oh,
you
yeah,
know her,
that's
you
good.
know her, and she's a smart individual, and she was
Right.
when we were friends, we were all friends all through school, and but yeah, no, it was just interesting that the old man couldn't say "I'm sorry."
Wow.
And I would be apologizing. First off, I would have stayed. I would have cleaned it up.
Yeah.
I would have probably said, "Hey, can I help you put the new poles up?" Whatever. If I effed up, I'm coming to help you to fix it and make it right.
So he had to be in like 70s, 80s.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe
Yeah,
somebody
I
that's
believe so,
our
yeah.
age's father, right?
Yeah, late 70s.
Yeah.
Yep.
that generation doesn't say, I'm sorry about anything.
No. They're
Just like how it happened.
Fucking change in the parking lot.
Well, if he didn't have the change, I would have knocked the poles down.
Yeah, right.
That's what
exactly.
they look at.
Yeah.
That's what they
But
did.
more
They
importantly,
think.
I'm like, what were you coming in my parking lot for?
Yeah, really.
Because it's not even open. It's not for you. There's nothing for you to see here.
Right. What the hell was he doing?
You're
there?
not going to the library.
Do you know what he was doing there?
No idea. Maybe he made a wrong turn.
That's great.
Oh, shit.
I just wanted to turn around.
Yeah. You turn around all right, Chief.
What a.
Oh, shit. Anyway.
Yeah, people are great.
Yeah. So what else you got? What else?
Well, I honestly thought that we'd find out that Ray was like mixed up with the Epstein files or some shit. That's what I thought.
Hey, we haven't heard yet. You never know.
Yeah, that's true. So
You never know.
maybe we get another phone call.
Or maybe it was
Somebody, Pam Bondi, call in and say, his name's on the list.
Yeah.
And then he'll be like, all I did was fly. He flew me to Vegas so I could gamble.
Yeah. For DraftKings.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, this whole thing, but what are you going to do? And we'll, like I said, we're going to change the show a little bit, bring people in, do different things. It'll be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, like, if you want to do the show, contact us, leave us a message or whatever. I think our old producer, Jim, commented on there that he was sign me up, he said.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Jim, you can do it anytime you want.
I didn't put two and two together at first. I don't think I knew his last name.
Yeah, he's a good dude. We'll have a blast with him. Plus,
Yeah.
he's a music nut, so we can go
Really?
back and forth. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's cool.
Nice. Cool.
He's got a cool history, too. I mean, with owning the old studio and everything, so we could have a good time with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Danny Kurz will probably be a regular on here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what he's up to and have him on. It's always a good time with Danny. Lori Flickinger, definitely we're bringing her in.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that'll be nice. We'll just shut my mic off and we'll just listen to Lori. It'll be the Lori show the whole time.
Or we could have a full night of ventriloquism with Little Ray
Yeah.
all night long. I just ordered 842 pairs of sneakers. What do you think about that, Andy?
Look at him.
I know.
Just look at him.
He's so cute. He's so foreboding. He's like, you guys,
You guys are saying I'm getting meat flaps,
meat flaps,
and a vagina?
You know you would say vagina.
vagina, and roast beef,
Roast beef.
roast beef, and
With the cheddar.
and a vaginal canal.
Vaginal.
Where I couldn't stop. That was so much.
Did Andy really ask if I was going to get damp?
No, I believe you said moist.
Moist and damp?
Moist is an offensive word to some.
Oh, I know.
Dude,
Dude, my girls hate it. My
Really?
daughters, oh,
Yeah.
God. If you say moist, they're all of them at the same time are like, oh, my God. You can't even say, like, at a birthday party, oh, my God, this cake is moist.
No,
Because they get mad.
They get triggered.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get triggered.
They flip out. They don't like it.
Hey, Ryan says send Ray a link to the podcast. He still won't watch.
He'll be like, how do I use this link? What's this about?
I'll be like, he still won't watch.
No. He'll be like, or he'll text us and say, yo, I just saw this new podcast. That guy looks just like Andy and Kev. This other guy looks just
They
like
stole
you.
our logo.
Yeah. But I wasn't there. It's only two guys.
Yeah.
And a doll. A bobblehead. An ugly bobblehead.
An ugly bobble.
The fucking necks broke on it because he couldn't keep his hands
I
to
know.
himself.
Look at it. Well, he used to have the purple
Yeah, he put the little head
the
on
mic
it.
thing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the windscreen. Oh my God.
We
That's
should
too
have
funny.
got a funeral march, like I said earlier.
I
That
know.
would have been great.
I know.
But
Absolutely.
maybe next show.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yep. So,
So yeah.
go ahead. What else you got? Anything
I'm
on board?
thinking, yeah. If anybody's looking for a logistics guy,
I was
operations
going to ask
manager,
you about work. How's work going?
I'm still there,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm available. So yeah, if you know anybody, I got a local place that's like wants to hire me, so I'm waiting on that. But
Is that the one that
first comes, first serve.
is that
First
the one
serve. Yeah, first come,
we
first
spoke
serve.
about? Or,
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good.
That went really well.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm not the guy that just quits and leaves.
No.
I'm not. In my life, I stay everywhere too long.
You're,
It's just the way it is.
you are loyal to a fault.
Oh, it's terrible. It's my worst trait, I think, in
Yeah.
a lot of ways. But
Yeah.
anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
If you know anybody that looks, I do logistics, I do operations, I do all that. And I know this is like, a little like shameless plug, but I don't care because I like working.
Yeah. Well, you have
I
ethic.
really
You have
do.
good work ethic. That's the thing, right?
Yeah. That's the sick part. We had, I can't get into it like specifics about it, but you get highly respected for a long time doing what I do, right? And never have an issue. Nobody contacts you and says, hey, you fucked this up or whatever. Like, they have no worries when it comes to me. I show up. I'm usually a half hour early for work. It's just the way it is. And then all of a sudden, it all changes, and it's like they don't think this part of the business is important at all. So they move on with other parts, and it's almost like they set you up to fail.
Right.
And I'm still not, I haven't failed yet, even though they're like,
They're trying.
Oh, God, dude. They are making it so fucking hard. But anyway, so I'm like, you know what? I think it's time I just, like, walk away from it all.
Yeah.
Before it just collapses all on top of me. So if you know anybody or if anybody's looking, let me know.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I like to troll the Hamilton pages.
I love that.
Yeah. So we have, and this is for our local viewers now. I get really frustrated because all the nibby noses in town, and I use nibby noses
Nibby
because
noses.
what else you call them?
Right.
I mean, what else you call them? So I have something triggered me with this one, right? And it's all about development in town, right? Everybody thinks they know better, and everybody thinks there's an engineer.
Right.
Everybody thinks they know the capita and the demographic, right?
Right.
Why didn't Home Depot come to Hamilton? That's their biggest thing. Why Lowe's or Home Depot? We ran them out.
Yeah.
Right. No, there's only 15,000 people here.
Right.
Right. And then it's so many miles to the towns around us. Right. So they're not going to come here.
Right.
Lowe's and Home. We can't even get a super Walmart for the very same reason.
Right.
And it's not about our zoning board. It's not about our planning board or any of that nonsense.
Yeah.
It's about the fact that the demographic is just not there. So these maniacs, basically, there is a project downtown in Hamilton.
Okay.
Right? And it is on the corner of Packard and Bellevue. And I'm trying to bring it up now. And I wanted to talk about this because these people are just out of their goddamn mind. So the thing is, it's a company coming in, the D.R. Horton company, and they build nice houses, right? But apparently, people don't want to build on this corner. That the trees have long since fallen,
Right.
and it's nothing but buildable lots at this moment, right? So, here's the comments. We have 4 homes that are going to be built on Packard Street and Bellevue Avenue. How did that company make out with their lawsuits? That's the first comment, right?
Right.
Another woman says,
Can you put them up?
I can. I forgot I can do that.
Do
Hold on.
it.
Okay, hold on. Because I was gonna respond to this, and I'm like, you know what?
Little Ray's not happy with our show at all tonight.
He's
Look at him.
not. The arms are crossed, man. Look at him. Holy shit.
He either doesn't understand the show or he doesn't like the show, one or the
Yes.
other. It's kind of like having
Yeah.
Big Ray here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm gonna take this. Okay, there we go. Right. So, how did the company make out with the lawsuits? So, all right, we're off to a blazing start, right? That beautiful corner and all those trees will be missed. We don't need more houses.
Right.
Well, the trees have been long since gone, honey. Those are vacant lots, right? So now you know what? Let me show you. So this is the lot here.
Right.
This one here, and that's the house going to go up. It's a beautiful
Okay.
house, 629. So it's median for
Right.
Bellevue. But so they've combined these 3 lots here to put 4 houses on those 3 lots, right? Now, if you look over here, this is 5 houses on a much smaller acreage,
Right.
if you will, right? So let's go back over here, right? So these is how we know what we're talking about here to here. Now, going back, this one says Environmental Commission meets tomorrow night at 7 p.m. in Town Hall, as if anyone cares.
Yeah, like
Right.
I didn't even know we had an environmental
Yeah, we
commission.
did, and they get bitchy about the trees. You can't take the trees down. Well, when is it legal for someone to tell you I can't take down a tree in my own property?
Right.
It can't. So it's nonsense. So this guy goes on about the EC was told to mind its own business by councilmen and blah 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 blah, and he goes on. And this is the best, right? So we were told that the Environmental Commission had no jurisdiction over the trees in any application to the Land Use Board. And then he says, which may legally be true, but it seemed like they were mean to me.
Right.
Right? Now, this one says, DM me, because she's a realtor, clearly. This one's such a shame. Hamilton's already crowded as it is, right? 4 houses on that lot would seem a bit crowded. It's 3 lots.
Right.
They have no idea, right? So I hope they're all watching, because chances are they're probably not. So going on, this one, there's a house on 14th Street in second because that's relevant on Bellevue.
Right.
Love to connect, blah, blah, blah. This one says, I was wondering if you could share what the houses will look like. Will they be similar in style of homes on Packard Street in Hamilton, or they're more of a typical blah, 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 blah. And this one guy says, look on Zillow. Look on Zillow. It's right there, right? And then this one says, where all the beautiful 100-year-old trees were taken down, what a shame.
Right.
The trees are gone.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
And do they stand there and stare at the trees?
Yes. So this one says, so sad our town doesn't do a better job protecting old specimens like the ones that were just removed. Specimens. It's like meat flaps.
Yeah.
So I agree. They should have left some trees up.
Right.
I think gravity had a hand in that one. They were falling. They were all rotten. They were all falling.
There are some old specimens that still work at the Wawas in town.
Yeah, old specimens.
You can see them every morning.
You're an old specimen. So this one says blah, 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 blah. That's not funny.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, this one says, the chopping down of those beautiful trees was just an awful thing to do.
Oh, I'm sure she cried when it happened, too.
And then, same person comments again, the new construction on Zillow really has no special character.
Right.
The homes in that area should be really high-end, not ordinary. Then she comments on her own post and says, that neighborhood deserves custom homes with upgrade finish, blah, 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 blah. Well, friend, you should have bought them.
Right.
And developed some fucking houses on them.
There you go.
Or shut your mouth. So anyway, that was the one on the old 08037 that I figured I would get a kick out of. But they just go on and on and on. This is such nonsense.
My favorite thing that they do in Hammond, it's my favorite thing to hate, right, is when somebody passes away and they put they'll put the little, like, you know, the announcement up.
Yes.
With all the information and everything on. Anyway, so in the comments section, like, somebody didn't know that the person died, right? And all of a sudden this goes up. And they're like, what happened?
Yeah.
How did they die?
Yeah, all these questions online, on social media. Yeah.
Stop. The family obviously posted this.
Yeah.
Why are you asking what happened?
Yeah.
And nobody ever answers them.
Yeah.
And it's always the same old bats that ask.
Yeah.
And it's none of your business.
Yeah.
Like anything that goes on in Hamilton, because my girls work at the diner, right?
You know everything.
Yeah. And they come home and they're like, you're never going to believe this. Like, what? Like, I know my son-in-law went through some health issues recently, right? So the lady, like, they ask, like, well, what happened? It's none of your business what
Right,
happened.
exactly.
Just say, oh, God, I hope he's feeling better, or whatever
Yeah.
it is. And they'll just get into it. Like, they need to know every fucking bit
Don't
of it.
tell me. I want to know.
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, just sit there, look like the troll that you are.
Yep.
And shut up.
Yeah. I just caught one. It was one of the funeral homes in town.
Right.
And they post the obituary, as they do with all the people that come through their doors.
Right. Because that's their job.
That's their job.
Right. Their
And
livelihood.
you got people commenting, we're so sorry for your loss. It's the funeral home that posted
Yeah.
it. It's nuts.
I see that too.
It's like, and there's like 20 or 30 under this. I'm sorry for your loss. It's the funeral home.
Right.
Call Aunt Marie and tell her you're sad that her husband died.
Yeah, or
don't do it online.
Or wait for her to post. I don't know.
I know.
Dude, there's like no way. They just, it's like the sad faces and
know.
and you didn't even know the person.
Yeah.
Like you maybe ran into them, you went to school with them
Yeah.
or whatever. But I mean, what happened? What did he die of?
Yeah.
And then they look at the obituary to see, like, where in lieu of flowers, donate to, like, some rehab, and they're like, oh,
Or
okay.
the old died suddenly. Suddenly.
Yeah, suddenly. 24 years old, died suddenly in their
suddenly
sleep.
in their sleep. Yeah, we know what that was.
Was healthy. We don't know what happened. We have no idea.
Had no clue.
Yeah,
Yeah, so those are a trip.
they're dropping like flies.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so that was funny. Lori goes, what happened to Ray? where's Raymond? Well, Lore, if you're still there, it's probably a little late to call you now.
Yeah.
Ray told us that he couldn't do the show anymore, and then won't answer any more questions.
Yeah, we
So-
have no explanation.
Well, then we do have one explanation that the doctor came on earlier, Dr. Jen
I'm dying.
Dershift.
Yeah,
Dr. Jen
Jen
Dershift
Dershift,
came
right.
on and said that Ray is going through a gender reassignment process.
And Lori, if you're listening, I am trying to get Ray's testicles that are being removed and make them into pickleballs for you,
Yeah.
so you
Yep.
can play with them.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my God.
There you go.
That was true. That was a lot.
Well,
That was a
people,
lot.
it's 9:04, but Kev's clock still says 8:04.
It says it's actually 9:05, and that says
9:05.
well, I haven't reset it, and it's not an
You're a
atomic
busy
clock.
man.
I am busy.
You don't have to explain to me.
Thanks, man.
I can just laugh at that,
I
and that's
appreciate
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Can I hug you?
Not right now. After the show.
When we park, we're on the parking lot.
Yeah, when we go in the parking lot. As always.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm Andy Julia. I'm the host of the show, this very lonely show now.
It's actually not. It's a good time.
No,
we definitely had a good time.
Always have a good
I
time.
think when we have some guests on, and then don't forget, hey guys, thanks for having me tonight. I had a great time.
Say goodbye to my meat flaps,
Brutal.
my bacon curtains.
We didn't use that one.
No, we didn't.
Dr. Jen didn't talk about that one.
She's a professional, Jay.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
My God.
So anyway, yeah.
Yes.
So finish our outtake, my friend.
Yes. So I'm Andy Julia. I'm the voice. If you want to do a podcast, contact Doghouse Studios.
Thank you.
Contact me, and I'll throw it to Kev, and you can come in here and sound just as good as we do.
Or you can go on social media to Doghouse Media or Doghouse Studios. I think it's Doghouse Studios NJ on all social media platforms.
And if you want to send a message, you can send a message on the show page on Facebook, or just send us a message. Contact us somehow. If you want
we'll
to do a
get it.
podcast.
Yeah, we'll get it. Don't worry.
Definitely get it.
So
But you can contact me. You can find me on social media. I'm everywhere. I'm all over the place. I'm on TikTok. You can contact me. We will be live on TikTok coming soon, so you can tune into that. We got the live approval, so we're good. Our show is called Little Ray. What's the name of the show? Little Ray?
My Father podcast.
That's right. That's Kev Dog. We will see you next week at 8 o'clock, and we will have a guest on. We're not sure who yet, but we will be posting left and right. Danny Kurz, enjoy Italy.
Italy. Later, my friend.
See you, everybody.
Bye bye.
Later.